Right, what's up, Dragon Brood? I took a minute because I wanted to put together what I could find to be the most fun and interesting counters list for you to play to end the season while you're waiting for the launch of Strixhaven. This one might be it, because we're getting to play with the fun variety of cards. Now, starting at the top, we have some Seam Rip, because, removal. We have some Llanowar Elves to go with our Paw Patch recruits, just more counters is more counters. We're getting to play with Bulwark Ox. This is a card we haven't played in a minute, but a way to just protect all your creatures against sweepers and the control matchup seems pretty good. A copy of Get Lost for some removal. Of course, Innkeeper's Talent to be able to put persistent counters and then also ward your creatures is good. Michelangelo Weirdness to 11 because getting double counters is fantastic. But we are going to try Save by the Shell. This is a fun card that puts a counter on something and then also gives it Trample, Hexproof, and Indestructible. This is important because all those counters after we go a creature can let it trample over for the win. But also having Hexproof and Indestructible is pretty good, and it only costs 1 if it targets a turtle. Speaking of which, we do have another turtle in the deck in Mikey and Leo, so we can get more cards. The Ooze, so that we can keep moving counters, which is actually pretty sweet when you make that happen, but also remove stuff from graveyards. Agent Bishop, just for some free counters every turn, seems good. Of course, Ouroboros, because this is the biggest counter maker you can play. We do have a copy of Elspeth that again puts counters on everybody or can come over the top for the win, and a couple of copies of Mutagen Man just so we can generate more counters. So yeah, overall this should be a pretty fun and solid list, but we'll see how that goes. But hey, I want to remind y'all, right now is a good time to go over to get your Strixhaven cards at Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com, and you can get 5% off everything over there right now, including Strixhaven cards, if you use my code DRAGON, which is DRAGN. That's all you got to do to get your 5% on whatever card you pick up over there. So go check them out. They'll appreciate it, we'll appreciate it, and you'll get to save money. But all that aside, let's go see if we can get some wins with this stack of counters on some turtles. We kind of have to keep this, right? I mean, because worst case scenario, we could just play a Paw Patch recruit on 2 and attack for 1, and that's okay. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's alright. I think we do that even if we get an untap land, because you want to be able to set up an Ouroboros on time. That seems like the smartest thing to do. Now, I say all that, and it's a good chance our Llanowar Elf doesn't even survive the turn, which would be more than reasonable. Opponent, do you have anything? Let's find out. Yeah, they do have something. Alright. Would you like to kill our Llanowar Elf now? They might want to wait, target the Paw Patch recruit, which we're okay with, because it still gives us a chance to cast this Ouroboros, which would be great. Yep, they went after the one we wanted, so that was good. That turn worked out about as well as possible if we can follow up with another untapped land. If we can't, well, that's just bad news. What you gonna do? Oh. Well, that's a card that happened. Huh. That's the one that lets you surveil? What are they doing with this in a green-red deck? Oh, is this possibly some type of, Delirium? I mean, we'll find out, but that feels like that's probably what it is. Good news, a lot of their stuff can be dealt with just a Seam Rip, so that's a positive. And it's very likely that, so that's good news. It is a Delirium deck. Alright, so we found out what we wanted to find out. Still did not find the untapped land, unfortunately. So here's what we're going to do. Seam Rip their enchantment. And then probably just put counters and attack with Agent Bishop. And we'll leave up Save by the Shell. I think that's our plan. I mean, obviously we'd love to have more mana. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you got. Fun part about Agent Bishop, though, is you get to a point where the creature just starts growing so much, it's like, well, what are they gonna do? Now, there's a chance they'll attack and try to giant growth or something their creature to make our block bad. Oh. Now this is interesting. So this basically tells us they have something. It's just what is something. So you're going to give double strike. Oh, how much would we take? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13? How do I want to block? I guess we just block the wildfire. Alright. I assume that's what they'll have to try to make something out of this turn. Yep. And we'll save our Deuter. And prevent a little extra damage, which is nice on top of all that. Yep. We are only at 9, by the way. So that does put us at risk of lethal next turn, depending on how things work out for them. Alright, you're taking a point to do what? Oh, pick your poison. Alright, that's fine. If we are a Boroid here, is this enough? No, because we'd only be attacking with the agent. If we attack, that's 8, 9, 10. Alright, I think we still are aboard. Can we lose? I think I'm just gonna no attack because we can lose if we attack. I don't think we can lose if we don't attack. There are combinations of things that can happen if we attack and a creature slips through, double strike, whatever, whereas I think we have enough toughness that if we stay behind, opponent can't just attack us and win here. Granted, they get a free card off Teysa's, or Tursa, I mean, so there's no way to know what could happen. But considering we didn't get our 4th mana until, what is this, turn 5 or 6? 6, maybe? Actually, 3rd land, 4th mana, so that makes a difference, too. Yeah, we're just going to put big monster in the way, I think. Yep. Just another Tursa, probably. Nope. Just a wildfire, Wicker Folk. And that's it? Alright, then. I mean, I'm assuming you have something. I mean, it's going to be a lot of damage. I don't know what you got. Yeah, I'm just attacking. I can't think of any combination of cards there that keep them from losing, but I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. But they did have the Violent Urge, so there was a combination of cards we could have lost to. Yeah, credit where it's due in this game. Really, this was all about Agent Bishop just holding the fort down while we were waiting for other cards to show up, because, man, we had no mana to do anything. Oh, sure, we'll keep this. This is kind of one of those hands where, like, if it looks... Oh, we might be getting duressed, actually. Oh, Ruslin's Negotiation. Oh, boy. Against this deck, what do we want to get rid of? You know what? I'm willing to get rid of Abandoned Air Temple. That didn't pay off. I was hoping we'd have got something a little bit flashier, a little bit better there, but did not happen, unfortunately. But this sort of works. Play Elf, play Seam Rip. Unstoppable Slasher. That's fun. So if we play Michelangelo, we'll be able to play Saved by the Shell. Because I don't think we just want to run Ouroboros here and then have nothing to block with, because that's foolish. Alright, pass the turn. Come on, opponent. Try to remove my Michelangelo. Room, sure. I guess it reduces the odds I'll have anything. Yeah. So attack, we block. Save by the shell. And now we just have to hope they don't have deadly cover-up, right? One of those, like, if they do, they do. We can only do what we can do. Alright, Verdict Core. I mean, okay. So they're going to go to 13. They did not get rid of our Ouroboros. So Ouroboros goes to 6. Actually, no. It gets an additional counter. So it goes to 7. Lana Wolf goes... They're just dead, right? I mean... Oh, we already have a Michelangelo in place, so... Sure. Could have played Michelangelo, put an extra counter on Ouroboros, I suppose. But this should do it. Alright, Saved by the Shell got to show off this game. That's cool. Ooh, alright. We get to go first. Let's try it. No defense, so I mean, creatures die, they die, because this has to have stuff with counters first off, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Random question. Y'all let me know in the comments, but on Arena, what pet do y'all use? Because I've been using the same dog with the 3 tails forever. I guess he's a fox. I don't know. I've been calling it a dog the whole time. But I guess he's like a fox with a helmet and a some type of armor. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm sure everybody has a favorite one. Looks like we're playing against Izzet Lesson, so they're just going to target our creatures till the end of time, because that's what they do. Oh, they're just going to let us keep our ox? Well, that's nice of them. So we're going to seam rip, so we don't have to deal with the Mako in the future. And I think I'm just going to leave up Saved by the Shell in case opponent does anything silly. Obviously, we'd like a couple of mana untapped, with one of them being white, to help us play this Elspeth at some point in the future. Would be great. Ooh, Paw Patch Recruit. I think we just Paw Patch singular. One, because we can pay for the, what you call, it'll quench you if they have it. But then we also have Saved by the Shell for some fun shenanigans. Alright, let's saddle up. Oh, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, coach. Alright, so what's targeting what? I'm confused about what's being targeted, because it looks like Paw Patch Recruit is saying we need to put a counter because you got target. Okay, we resolved that for... Actually, let's just... What are we doing? And then you're targeting the Bulwark Ox. Alright, I think that's what's happening here. So I just want to make sure, because the stack just looks weird. Alright. Okay, we got it right. I was just like, hold up. Whenever you attack saddle, put a +1/+1 counter target creature. There you go. Alright. So now they have to start bouncing stuff. If you target things, we get to put counters, and they'll have trample and the whole 9 yards, so we'll see. Monument, sure. Ooh, we get to have a good turn. Oh, and we got a seam rip. That's gross. Sucks to be you, opponent. Would have been nice to have lands to level up our Innkeeper's talent, but I ain't mad at it. Yep, that's going to do it. Not gonna lie, I didn't think this was gonna be that effective against some of these decks, but I guess I've low-key been sleeping on Saved by the Shell. Now, admittedly, well, we'll talk at the end of the video. There's some other options too, but yeah, this worked perfectly for what we were doing these last couple games. Yeah, we're keeping. I don't know what that weird pause was for me. I was just double checking things to make sure we were good. Question is, what do we play? Are we going for Mikey or are we going for Bulwark Ox? I think Bulwark Ox is what we're going to do. Alright. Mostly because if the Ox survives, then we could play Mikey, Crew, or Saddle, whatever you want to call it. And then put a counter on Mikey, which is good because we might need to try to draw a land. And let's see what happens. We did not indeed find a land. That's tough. Alright, you have a room. They go to 12. Can we get them in 2 turns from here? Ooh, play Michelangelo. Attack. Double the counters. Play another Ox so we could saddle, attack. I think this is what we're gonna do. I like this better. Saddle up. Go attacking. Put a counter on the Mikey. Draw a card. There you go. We'll put this one on white tapped. And we should be good to go. Because no board sweeper. I mean, worst case scenario, we have Mikey with extra counters in hand. And we can destroy the room at any point. Man, Bulwark Oxes. I guess we've been sleeping on this card, man. Yeah, that literally does nothing. And then I'll sack one of these. Yep. I mean, we just blanked all their removal, basically. Like, if you think about it, this trio is kind of gross. Because if they target something that's not Mikey, we get to put counters on it, get a card. Because it's just once a turn. It's not just on your turn. But then you kind of have to target Mikey, get us to hopefully blow up the Bulwark Ox or whatever. Like, there was just no way those creatures were going away without creating more damage. It's like, yeah, good stuff. Oh, no. We got the Restless Prairie. I guess we're still going to try, though. I'm just not sure. I mean, we're like, there's a point where we're just due for a loss, right? This might be one of those times. They're playing white. Do we just go for Michelangelo here? No. I mean, if we play Llanowar Elf and it dies, we're still stuck. I think I am going to go Michelangelo. And if they have Seam Rip or something, so be it. Then we'll just Elf plus Innkeeper's Talon or some such. Wow, nothing? That seems oddly curious. You gotta have something. Maybe you want to get lost in Innkeeper's Talent? I was like, well, I'll target the Llanowar Elf and see if I could... You gonna flash something in? Block my Michelangelo? Yeah, I was wondering. That's what I was like, there's probably something, but that's okay. We're good with it. So this is likely, yeah, I was thinking just that. Some type of mono-white token situation, so that's okay. Let's put this on green, all things considered. Very tempting to want to put this on Bulwark Ox. Put that down first. Oh, you know what? We might just do that. Because we could Bulwark Ox and just straight up Mutagen Man. We don't even have to do that. We could just level this. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Let's just see what happens. Yep. Alright. I mean, that feels okay. Not good, but yep, there's a Caretaker's Talent. They'll probably make a 2/2 and draw a card. Draw 2 cards, actually. Which makes a lot of sense. Alright, now it's just, can we force enough damage with the help of our Bulwark Ox holding the fort? That's going to be the game plan from here. Mikey and Mutagen Man as a backup's kind of sweet, though. Counters, counters, attack. All right. This feels like the big turn. Let's see what happens. If they try a Day of Judgment, or even... Yeah, I was like, if you Day of Judgment or Ultima, I think we win. Because then we just pump the Innkeeper's Talent, put a bajillion counters, and just go ham. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that does kind of work, doesn't it? I mean, just using it to use it. I knew it wasn't going to save anything, but just like, gotta do what we gotta do. Ooh, Saved by the Shell here is great, though. Good timing. Love to see that. I'm gonna leave all my mana open, actually. Just in case we feel the need to save an Ouroboros. Virtual Loyalty, you got it. Alright, get in there. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, we have the answer. Saved by the Shell. And we get our Llanowar back because they got rid of their own enchantment. Love it. Alright, cool. Yep, that'll do it. I'm not gonna lie, Saved by the Shell costs 1 less cast if you... Oh, if you control a turtle. I thought it was if it targeted a turtle. I was wondering why that only costs 1. Man, I wasn't even thinking about all that. But yeah, it's amazing how this card has really done so much work. Like, just in the game so far. We've won at least 3 games specifically because we had Saved by the Shell. Like, that's wild. So good. So good. Well, this turn, I guess it was technically because we had Bulwark and Saved by the Shell. Forced them to use the Star Cage first, let us still grow the Ouroboros. Then we got to use Saved by the Shell to save the Ouroboros. But, yeah, that's good stuff all the way around. Oh, this one we're keeping. We obviously need more mana, but we're not getting rid of this. Storm Chases Talents. Okay. Pay the 2 life, get a Llanowar Elf, and hope we get to play 2 spells next turn. I wouldn't be too upset at Seam Rip plus Innkeeper's Talent or some such. But let's see what they got going. That's not great for us. What are we doing? What are we doing? I guess we're going to try. I don't think this is going to work. But maybe they want to just get lost on this guy or something. I mean, we're not even going to try to put the counter on Michelangelo. Just letting you know. Mostly because Michelangelo's already a target. There's no need to try to double down on it. Oh. Weird. Hardly ever see this card, and we said it like in back-to-back games. Opponent has a much better start here than we do, and us missing a land drop was pretty critical. I'm assuming all their spells are going to be instant speed. They look like they're playing that type of deck with prowess, so we will have to keep that in mind. Let's put this on green. We do have to be cognizant of our life total, though. Let's start with trying to play a Mikey. What if we wanted to play a Bulwark Ox? Pass a turn. Gonna flash in another guy? No. So they have something. We don't know if they're counters or not, but they have something. Shelter? No, a Fey Flight. Okay. You +1 and flying till end of turn. That's pretty big. Yeah. I think we just take it. If we just die next turn, we die next turn. We'll just accept the consequences. I mean, we found no removal or anything, so we're kind of up against it a little bit. Let's try Innkeeper's Talent. Go ahead and try to level up the Innkeeper's Talent. Okay, this is where we have to decide what's worth saddling or not. I think we saddle with Michelangelo. And then attack with just the Ox. I'm going to put a counter on the Ox in case they have another Virtue of Loyalty. It's the only thing that feels like it makes sense. Yeah, Mutagen Man, you might be a little too late to help us out, but we'll see. Just to bolster some blocking situations here. Alright. I mean, we could just die to this flyer, honestly. They probably have a couple of ways to pump it, and we're just toast. Yeah, missing a couple of lands early really messed us up. And what's worse is the opponents had mana open the whole time, and they've been setting up as though they want to target things, so it's created some really ugly situations. We will double block. If they want to pump and do whatever they're going to do, it's going to happen. We knew that was possibly a card. It's just, do you have anything else? It's just that? That seems oddly suspicious. So if we play Ouroboros and they counter it, then in theory we get to attack for lethal, right? If it resolves and we get to put a counter on it, we still get to attack for lethal? Is that correct? Alright, well, we're going to try. I mean, we got to do what we got to do. Are we good? I don't know that we're good, but we're about to find out. I mean, unless you could put 2 creatures in the way. Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't even know how. I felt like we should have lost this game. Like, I don't even know. Like, obviously, they held on to 3 cards that did something, and they were instant speed because they kept checking to see when they wanted to play them. So I think we were right on waiting to play an Ouroboros. Though, on the previous turn, where we played the Innkeeper and leveled it up, we probably could have got away with playing an Ouroboros there, honestly. But this was a very weird game. I thought we were going to be behind that whole way and we were just going to die to this flyer, but yeah. All right. I mean, the deck's just cooking. I don't know what to say. Ooh, this is an easy mulligan, it feels like. Okay. We'll keep and put back Elspeth. We only have 2 lands in hand. This is going to be a rough go. All right. Paw Patch Recruit it is. Would you like to counter or remove a Paw Patch Recruit? Because I'm going to play another one. The answer appears to be no. Maybe they're just going to get rid of them this turn? Nope, they're going to consult the star charts instead. Well, this is probably some kind of control situation, and with us stuck on mana, we are up against it. This is not good, as they say. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just attacking with Paw Patch Recruits. I would like to play Michelangelo. Leonardo's the white cards. This finally gets a counter? Okay, we could live with that. My hope, though, was that we would get to play it. It eventually gets targeted. We could put counters on the Paw Patch stuff, and then we could save things with the Bulwark, but that was not to be, unfortunately. So let's just go attacking. Opponent goes to 8. And they were willing to take a damage to play something. This is weird. Like, is it possible they just have Deadly Cover-Up? But then if so, what are we even doing next turn? Man, not drawing land is going to be the death of us, I think. I mean, I guess I just play Llanowar Elf. I mean, if they're just going to Deadly Cover-Up anyway, I mean, there's nothing we were going to do. Oh, they're probably going to... Exactly. Consult the star charts. Full price. That makes sense. Find your land in your Deadly Cover-Up. And then that probably puts this game out of reach. Oh, they didn't have it, though. Okay. We're still playing. Duress, you can get a Seam Rip. Whatever. I mean, if we get an untapped land and play Agent Bishop, is that a win? 2, 4, 5, 6... That's only 7. That actually won't give us a win. Even if they targeted our Agent Bishop first, it's still only 7. Dang it. This missing this land is crippling us. Ooh, are they going to kill something right now? Oh, it's Day of Black Sun. Yeah, it also makes sense. Alright, well... I mean, what are we going to do? We're stuck on 2 lands, man. You know what, though? In a way, we could kind of be proud and just say, hey, the only thing we lost to was not drawing land, right? Is it even worth it to play the Bulwark? Probably not, but we got to do something. I mean, I'm going to play a couple more turns just because, but I'm pretty sure we're out of this. Yeah, 3 steps ahead. They also get to discard and draw, which I don't blame them. We're stuck on 2 lands. You might as well just keep your advantage, you know? What did we discard? Oh, discarding Spell Snare. Yeah, I mean, you know what 2 out of 3 cards in my hand are. They don't cost 2. Yeah, might as well. Shoot. I'd have done the same thing. All right. Now we're willing to give it up. Like, we're not doing anything here. All right, GG's opponent. Like, that was tough. That was tough. We got to turn 8, and, you know, just didn't draw any more land. Like, but I will say this, so far, the only thing we lost to was not drawing mana. So that's still pretty damn good. I guess we keep it. Oh, Llanowar Elf, are you going to be able to hold the fort down? Let's find out. I assume not, but hey, you never know. I'm going elementals. Okay. Well, it's good we got a seam rip. That'll at least buy us a short amount of time. You don't have a lot of time against these decks. Let's go ahead and make sure we have some white mana. And I think we have to go Michelangelo on this turn. Just so we can at least Ouroboros and try to go ham. I think is the game plan. Looks though they might take the turn off and just target a Michelangelo here. Yep. Totally reasonable. I do not blame them. Okay. I don't hate to see you, old Elspeth. Welcome to the party. Alright. Here's another Ashling. Okay, we kind of need an untap land. Or a way to get rid of Ashling, one or the other. Because the current situation is not good. Wistfulness. Yeah, get your draw and discard. Alright. Yeah, we need to get rid of Ashling. That is not going to do it. However. Oh, no, it's just the wrong things. Dang it. Not quite where we want to be. Alright, let's just go with Agent Bishop. We'll put counter. And hope our board just doesn't get blown to smithereens. Because they're going to have a lot of mana. Yep. How bad is it? There's 6. Okay, Roaming Throne, not so bad. We can deal with Roaming Throne. Yeah, we're good. Now we just get to give everybody flying and we're solid. Get to use every card in the deck today. Yep. That'll do it. Wow. I'm gonna have to play some more games with this. So I'm probably gonna play more games after y'all see this video, truthfully. But only having one loss being to Mana Screw is pretty insane. Way, 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 way better performance than I expected out of this deck. I thought it was gonna be fun and interesting. And, you know, we'd play some lesser played cards, and this will be kind of a thing, but I didn't think it was going to be that good. And also realizing that I didn't Save by the Shell, like, I didn't realize it costs 1 if you control a turtle. I thought I had to target a turtle, or it costs 2 otherwise. So this was even better than I thought it was. Like, if you're playing any reasonable number of turtles, you might as well be playing this. Like, the fact that it also can give trample is a very big deal. And you get the +1/+1 counter, right? Now, if you don't have these, you can still play, like, Defend the Rider. You can make a 1/1 sometimes, or you can give something hexproof and indestructible. That's totally reasonable. We still have the +1/+1 that gives stuff hexproof. Like, that's still a big deal if you want to play that. So there's options if you want to play things. But, yeah, I got to tell y'all, this was super impressive. I guess we didn't see every card. We didn't get to see the ooze in action, unfortunately. But I think we played everything else in the deck somewhere along the way. So that's pretty cool. But, man, I am stunned. Like, we played against some mono black decks, played against Izzet Lessons. We played against some of the Otter talent decks. You know, like, a little bit of everything. and we held up, and we beat Elementals there at the end, right? And that felt like a fair game because we didn't have a crazy draw. They didn't have a crazy draw, just kind of like in the middle. So it would have been curious to see, had they got like a Sunder Flock and everything else, like how that game would have played out. But yeah, this was crazy. I don't know what to say. This really surprised. These were some of the easiest wins we had too, just because we're like, all right, protect the creature. You can't do nothing about it. We'll just attack and win. Because we have all these ways between the Bulwark and the Save by the Shell that honestly, I would almost say, if you don't own Agent Bishops or an Elspeth or whatever, play the 4th copy of Saved by the Cell, play the 4th copy of Bulwark Ox, because those 2 cards won more games than anything else. But I'm going to put the link over on Moxfield for you. Y'all can download it, have some fun till we get to Strixhaven if you want to check that out. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.